Stunning video in the Jennifer Crumbley trial.
Today, jurors saw that police body cam footage of Jennifer and James Crumbley being arrested, and in a bombshell development, they learned about the affair Jennifer was having at the time of the Oxford High School shooting. CBS News Detroit's Andres Gutierrez is on your block in Pontiac with more on today's testimony from Oakland County Circuit Court.
Some bombshell testimony coming from the man who Jennifer Crumbley had an affair with. In fact, we did hear from Jennifer herself today, who had to give permission so the jury could hear testimony about the nature of that relationship. On the day of the shooting, Crumbley messaged Brian Maloche saying that she had to go to her son's school for a meeting and that she was afraid he might do something dumb. He also testified about deleted messages between Jennifer and him. Now, going into this trial, the defense asked to keep the affair out, but because there were insinuations that Maloche had been intimidated by police, the affair became pivotal. Take a listen to this exchange.
When you say you're opening the door or whatever's happening, I want to be clear on how far the door is open, because I also don't want to have this isn't a trial about she isn't charged with being immoral. Okay.
Of course, but she is charged with failure to adhere to her parental duty.
I understand that.
It's going to come out that they had an affair. Okay. It is not because of the affair that Mr. Maloche changed his statement. The first time Mr. Maloche was interviewed, he told them about the affair. The second time he was interviewed, he told them more about the affair. The third time he was interviewed, he told them even more about the affair. That's not his motive for changing his story. His motive for changing his story is because law enforcement put pressure on him and made him fear he'd lose his job.
Now, earlier in the day, we did hear from an Oakland County sheriff detective who said that hours after the attack, Crumbley told him he's going to have to suffer, referring to her son. The detective also recounted about how frustrated she was about surrendering her phone. The jury also listened to details on how the Crumbleys were found hiding out at an art studio on the city's east side. The defense team claimed they weren't fleeing, but facing threats. So in total, the prosecution brought forth 6 witnesses today. We anticipate another 1 to 4. The defense expected to present their witnesses starting in the afternoon tomorrow. Reporting in Pontiac, Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Detroit.